We are human beings. We are not animal.
Free, free Palestine! Free, free Palestine!
Muslim jahaner gum ki bangbena, Palestiner kanna ki thambena.
From the river to the sea,
Palestine will be free.
To stop the slaughter, to stop the genocide, to stop the occupation, to stop the destruction.
বিশ্বের নেতা হল খেউই আজকে সব আমরা গুমের মধ্যে আছি।
Come night, come day.
Free Palestine is what we say.
I just like to say something that, we are human beings. We are not animal. Even in an animal, we have no right. No one has a right to kill any animal, even in a small ant.
Right.
No way. So what we are witnessing, we are seeing that, thousands of people, millions of people are dying. Not from this 7th of October. It's for the years and years.
Yeah.
But the world is still silent. Yeah. What we are witnessing now, they've just announced that, they will be occupying the Gaza. Is it possible? Is it right? No way. No way. Think about, just imagine, if we have a bomb on us here in London, what would you do? How would you feel?
Yes.
So as a human being, regardless any religion or culture,
We would resist.
Yes.
thank you very much. I would like to say one more word. Recently we have just launched a global organization called Shape the Future World. It's a global youth welfare organization based in London. So in the near future, wherever the organization will hold a protest, we are just declaring that we will be joining from our platform, from our banner, with our banner. So inshallah we will be there, because millions of young people, they are dying every day in Palestine. So our work will be with the youth. So it's a global organization. So regardless any culture or religion, we will be joining for the youth. Thank you very much for listening.
And also
Come night, come day. Free Palestine is what we say. Come night, come day.
Free Palestine is what we say.
হিউম্যান হিসাবে আমরা যে দায়িত্বটা একটু লাঘব করবার লাগে এখানে আবার যে উদ্দেশ্য। আর প্যালেস্টাইন আজকে থেকে অনেক বছর ধরে তারা মানুষের মারতে আছে, তারা অকুপাই করতে আছে। এগুলো লাগে আমরা মুসলমানের মাঝে ঐক্যর ঘাটতি আছে এবং মুসলমানের মাঝে একতার ঘাটতি আছে। প্লাস এখন আমি কইমু যে আমরা রাষ্ট্রীয় যারা ক্ষমতাবান আছে, মিডল ইস্ট সহ দুনিয়ার যত রাষ্ট্রপ্রধান আছে, এর মাঝে এই অনুভূতি এখন আইসেন। আমি মনে করি যে আমরা মুসলমানদের যে জুলুম অত্যাচার করতেছে, এগুলোকে আমরা করণীয় তারা যদি ঐক্য হয় এবং ঐক্য গড়িয়া তুলতে পারি আমরা, তাহলে আমরা আশা করি আমরা ভবিষ্যতে সাকসেস হইব ইনশাআল্লাহ।
My name is Carmela. I'm an Italian political activist. I've been supporting Palestine for many years. Force, both in the community worldwide, like many of us are doing in the world, to stop the slaughter and the importance of supporting the Palestinian campaign. To stop the slaughter, to stop the genocide, to stop the occupation, to stop the destruction of a population. A population has a complete right to be in their land, a complete right to belong there. So many Jewish people in that country, in Israel as well, they want that unity rather than the division that Netanyahu and Starmer and Trump are trying to do, destruction of a population of a people for 70 years, and it keeps on going, it keeps on happening, and we don't want it anymore. We want to leave the Palestinians in peace and give them the right to their land, to their freedom, to the return, and to the justice and equality they deserve.
My name is Lucas Alice. I'm the interim chair of the Westminster branch of the Palestine Solidarity Campaign. The PSC, the Palestine Solidarity Campaign, has branches all over the country, but there was a gap in Westminster, and so we've decided to set a branch up And it's particularly important because Westminster is, in a way, the centre of London. Westminster is where the Parliament is where the government is. And to have a branch here is particularly important in order to put pressure on the British establishment, on the British government, on the British Parliament, to put pressure on them to end their complicity with the genocide that the Israelis are perpetrating in Palestine.
I'm Sarah. I live in central London. I am a scientist, a freelance scientist, medical writer. I have been on the streets for the past year and a half in support of Palestine. I call out to all, Muslim people to join us. We want Palestine to be free. It is not about religion. It is not about vested interests. It's not about money. First of all, it's about humanity, and humanity doesn't have a skin color or a religion. So please, please come out, have confidence. We all need confidence.
ফিলিস্তিন কান্না বেজা মাটি রক্তে বেজা পথ ফিলিস্তিন খাদে থামে না আর্তনাদ শিশু নারী বৃদ্ধ সবাই অসহায় বোমার আঘাতে স্বপ্নগুলো পড়ে ছাই কোথায় আজ বিবেক বিশ্ববিবেক নীরব কেন সব মানবতার ক্রন্দন শুনে না কেউ মুসলিম জাহানের গুম কি ভাঙবে না ফিলিস্তিনের কান্না কি থামবে না অক্ষর ডাকে জাগুক মুসলিম জাতি অন্যায়ের বিরুদ্ধে রুখে দাঁড়ায় আজ ফিলিস্তিনের আকাশে উড়ুক শান্তির নিশান মানবতার জয় হোক বন্ধ হোক রক্ত স্নান
আমরা এই প্রটেস্ট থেকে জানাইতাম চাই আজকে বিশ্বের আনাচে কানাচে কত বড় বড় মুসলিম দেশ সকল পড়ি রয়েছে এই বিশ্বের নেতা সকল সেও আজকে সব আমরা গুমের মধ্যে আছি তো আমি আহ্বান জানাই আল্লাহ যেন তাদেরকে হেদায়েত নসিব করেন আমরাও হেদায়েত নসিব করেন আমরা এই ফিলিস্তিনের পক্ষে যেন লড়তাম পারি এই কত রক্তপাত হইতাছে মানুষরে পাখির মতন মারিয়া ফেলাইতাছে কিন্তু আমরা আজকে কিছু করতাম পারতাছি না তারপরেও আমরা চেষ্টা করতেছি এই যে ছোটো ছোটো প্রটেস্টগুলো আছে এই প্রটেস্টে জড়িত হইয়া আমরা আমাদের যে অনুভূতিটা প্রকাশ করার লাগি আজকে জড়িত হইছি
Assalamu alaikum. My name's Graham. I'm from Ealing Friends of Palestine, which we set up last October when we saw the barbarity of not only Israel but the support given to Israel by America and Britain and a lot of other European countries in the West is absolutely disgusting. And what it does show is behind all the nice words that the politicians say is the brutal force that they're willing to use to implement and get their wishes. And that's a lesson we have to learn, because they may go for the Palestinians today, which they are doing, and it's quite clear now that it's genocide that they're after. They want ethnic cleansing, and this has been going on since 1948 with the Nakba, and it's just accelerated. When they say about Hamas and October the 7th, that wasn't when history started. History started in 1948 or even before that, when the British government arrogantly gave someone else's land to another bunch of people. That is absolutely disgraceful, but that was the way Britain and its empire was run. Absolutely and utterly disgusting, and it's now, because it's declined in its power, it is now tailcoating the Americans, who are the big power. Now, I'd like to say what we have done in this country has been absolutely and utterly brilliant. We are demonstration central in the whole of the world. We've done 25 national demonstrations. The next one, which I encourage you all to come to, is on the 17th of May in central London. The police are trying to delay us, so we can't get the publicity out there, but it will be in central London somewhere. We want it to be outside the BBC, because the coverage of the BBC has been absolutely and utterly appalling. It's been bipartisan, and anybody who had any illusions in the even-handedness of the BBC should look at it again, because it has been proven that, you know, when the coverage of Ukraine happened, all the tears that was shed and all the support that was given to the Ukrainian people against the brutal invasion by Putin. But when it came to a brutal invasion by the Israelis, there was no sympathy for the Palestinian people in Gaza or in the West Bank, and you know, except from the ordinary people across the world. The ordinary people across the world have been absolutely and utterly brilliant, and I'd just like to say we have had successes. When they started to call us hate marchers, when they started to call us anti-Semitic, none of those things we are. We stood together. We didn't allow them to divide us, and because we stood together, they ended up with the establishment arguing amongst themselves. And Braverman, the third most powerful politician in this country, had to resign. That's the power we have when we demonstrate, and so we have to keep on demonstrating. We will not be silent. But I'd like to go on to say that I think we need to use our collective power elsewhere. If you can look around, see the buses moving, see the underground, see the overground, if the trade unions, the workers were to come out and support of Palestine, the capital city of this country would be paralysed. Who then would be in the driving seat? We would be in the driving seat. Thank you very much.
Free, free
Palestine, free, free Palestine, free, free Palestine, from the river to the sea.
will be free.
From the river to the sea.
Palestine will be free.